Hi, this is Jonathan Gardner. This is episode 13, and I'm going to play this back. We're going to do some voiceover here. I have Archie here with me.
Hello.
Get close to the microphone so they can hear
Hi.
me. Yeah. So I figured out what went wrong. It was the Windows has a volume control for the microphone, and it was turned down. I have to check on the recording software to make sure the levels are actually, moving up and down. So there is no background noise here. I didn't want to interfere with stuff.
Yes, there is a background noise, the wind.
Yeah, oh, can you turn the fan off on the computer so they don't get the hum? Anyway, so it looks like I am doing something, like I'm building labs for some reason. Why am I building labs?
And there's me, Dad.
Oh, I think you were building
That's
labs
Kayla.
to...
Oh, I was going to expand it out to 30, that's right. And I'm building labs in my pocket. It's taking a long time. So I'm going over here, and I'm going to have it loop around the bottom, and then come around the top, like this. Watch, this is pretty cool. I like this. This comes around, and you have to go a little further there. Yep, keep going. Uh-huh. Good job, me.
Good job, me.
And then
Well, not
you
me.
set them apart, 3 apart. There you go. And you go, and you have 10 to go up this way.
Good job, other dad.
And you have to offset the belt by 1 so we can have the inserters, room for the inserters. And this is going to be the purple and blue signs that comes up here. And because we're on version 0.12.0, we have to use the inserters. Now, I do understand that version 12.1 came out a few days ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to update it, but remember, I'm pre-recording these, so this is probably recorded back on last Wednesday. Today is Monday, actually. So you're going to see this tomorrow. You're going to see this on Tuesday. All right, so get that set up. We're still waiting for those Science Factory things to build. And
Blue and
I have
purple.
some science packs in my bag, so let's get rid of those.
So can you just right away build blue and purples?
No, blues take a long time because you need the 4 ingredients to build blues. The red circuits, which are kind of hard, they require plastic, which requires your oil industry.
Yeah, that's
Batteries, which require sulfuric acid, which requires an oil industry. The green inserters, which require a ton of green circuits, and the steel, which steel is pretty easy to make. It's like one of these things is not like the other. So
Yeah, we're trying to get up me and Jude are trying to get up oil industry. We were so close, but then we're like, you know what, there's too many enemies. We're going to start a new one.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, oil
is
industry
hard.
can be quite tough. One of the things that you have to remember is if you don't research the storage, it will be impossible. It's pretty much very difficult to make it work. You need to get the oil tanks before you can do much.
yeah, that's what we did fluid.
Pick up some
You
iron
need-
here. I don't know what I'm picking it up for. I'm picking up green circuits. Maybe I'm going to build some blue inserters, I believe.
You need fluid handling.
Yeah, I'm going to build a bunch of blue inserters. Here I go. Let's build 40 of those. Okay, let's right-click 8 times to get it going like that. And they're building in my pocket. You know, I kind of feel bad. I want to build like a blue inserter factory, but the blue inserter is used for the green inserters, and green inserters are usually the bottleneck for my blue science packs. So I just build the blue inserters in my pocket. They don't take very long, especially if I have yellow inserters already, and a bunch of circuits and iron plates. So
Yeah.
I just build in my pocket. See, they build pretty fast.
I
you know.
like building.
In this case, I am building circuits in my pocket, which slows it down significantly. But anyway, I'm a patient guy.
Cause
As
then
you can probably
work on
tell.
other things.
Yeah, there's other things to do while you wait. So,
You're doing nothing while you're...
yeah, I need to put the other. There we go. Now it's all hooked up. There we go. We have 30 science places. If it takes 1 second, if it takes 30 seconds to do a research, we should be able to do 1 research a second. So, and that's my production rate as well. So I have 5 red science pack factories. I have 6 green factories. Those take 5 and 6 seconds each, respectively. And I have, I believe, 12 of the blue science packs. And the purple science packs, I have 2 of those running. Because if you don't get 2 running, you won't quite make the 1 a second. Although I do believe I'm kind of running low on alien science. So what am I doing right now? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going over this direction to the right for a very important reason. I'm sure it's important. Yes, I'm going to stand there and do nothing for a while, and I'm going to keep moving. I guess I got tired. What am I doing? That was the door slamming because of the wind.
Well, I think that was Kayla.
No, I don't think it's slammed. Oh! I have construction robots. That's right. I can build construction robots now. They need blue circuits. I'm sorry, they need green circuits. Plus the robot frames. You cannot build robot frames in your pocket. You do, because they do require the lubricant. So, and the red engines require lubricant. So you're going to have to set up a factory to get your red engines going. and I'm getting gears. I believe I'm going to build a RoboPort now. Yes, RoboPorts require a ton of gears, a ton of circuits, and a ton of gears, ton of red circuits, and a ton of steel. So my steel production is quite pathetic. And I imagine about this time I'm getting disgusted. I'm going to say I'm going to go over there and fix my steel production and make it better. But then I see this and I get distracted. I'm like, I'll just take those. Nobody's using them, right? Looks like I'm all caught up on ammo and everything. And I have plenty of ammo, so I don't really need to get some more right now. So I think it's at this point that I say, you know what? I think it's time to expand my solar power. Oftentimes I'm kind of careful with how many solar panels I lay down. I try to get the right ratios and things. In this game, I'm just going to plop a bunch down. You know, just keep adding more if I need it. My idea is basically to surround this entire lake with solar panels, at least on the west side of the lake. So I'm looking around for a good spot to put my... actually, I need to copy the design here. So I got to get those power poles on the outside. That's 100 right there. 100 of those battery storage things. What are they called?
Accumulators.
Accumulators, yes. And I'm like, where should I put these things? And I kind of like to keep them together so I can quickly count them, which is kind of stupid because I'm not going to be counting anything. I'm just going to be plopping things down when I need them. But I think I have maybe 200 in my pocket. Yeah, I have 200 in my pocket, so I'm just going to drop these 200 down. I need a RoboPort. I need the yellow chest. There it is. And we need to put the construction robots in the RoboPort there. Have I done that yet? No. Okay, we're going to use the red. I'm going to put that permanently on my belt. You only need one red, and you get to use it all the time. And there goes the robots. They're so fast. It always surprises me how slow they are when you first get them and you haven't done the speed upgrades. And frankly, at this point, it's like, let's just go get lunch while we wait for them to go chop down that forest, that tiny, tiny forest. Oh, man. It's like watching paint dry. Oh, man. Anyway.
Just getting construction robots would be, like, awesome.
Yeah, but, you know, if you don't have...
all the upgrades.
If you don't have the upgrades, you're kind of like, why am I doing this? You know, it's like almost faster to do it yourself. You know, but still, it is fast to use the robots. It's just, you know, if you're used to the robots being fast. I'm looking for a good spot to put this. I want to put one on top of the other. But obviously there's that water in the way. But I think I just said, forget it. I'm just going to put it down anyway. Or maybe I'm like, you know what? I'll make it longer. I'll put a little gap there so I can remind myself there's 100. Drop that down. Now notice that some of those, the accumulators are outside of that blue area. Or the green. I don't know what color it is. I can't remember colors very well. So I have to move the RoboPort later on to get to build everything. Anyway, these guys are going. I think I have about 30 of them. I'd like to get 50. I like to walk around with 100 actually. 100 is about the magic number. 100 and I think 5 RoboPorts, so they can recharge more quickly. I haven't experimented yet with the RoboPort thingamabob that you can put on your suit. I still only have the heavy armor. Okay, here I am trying to copy this pattern, and I'm just pathetic. Well, I got something, and I'm going to put it up here, and then I'm going to basically clean up what I put down by just erasing the things that aren't there. Notice that I put this outside of the range of a RoboPort, so I'm looking for everything that doesn't belong. Hey, my shotgun works. Research is so distracting. Next time I should build a factory that does research slowly so I can have more time to focus and get things done. So I'm missing a power pole here, so I'm going to use shift and place, so it puts it down on the ground. And I missed, on the upper right hand corner there, I missed a lamppost. And I don't notice it until about now, I think. And I'm like, so let's go over there and let's get it. By the way, walking through solar panels while your robots are busily putting them down is a bad idea. They will trap you inside. So just be conscious of that. Okay, let's get this going faster. Yeah. Okay, let's copy this one. Let's see if I get everything. Looks like I got everything. I'm checking the corners. Oh, it's missing one. It's missing one. Let's go down some more. And I'm missing the top now. And I don't notice yet that there's no power pole on the very bottom at all. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I'm like, I'll get it all this time. And it's like, every time it misses that corner, I'm like, what in the world? And I go, oh, it's not even down there. I got to place it down first. There is a time limit for how much time you have to do this. Those shadows will disappear. So, I screwed up again. Let's do it again. This time for reals. This time for reals.
Yeah.
And I finally got the
Oh,
blueprint.
yeah.
Yes. And then I'm like, you guys are done. Bye. And I don't want to cut down trees or tell them to cut down trees yet.
Oh,
All right, now I can move the RoboPort to get those last of the accumulators. So pick it up, and I'm going to place it down. But I'm going to try to keep it within range of that yellow chest, that red area, and I totally forget about that. But I do put the construction robots in there, I believe. And so I just pick up the chest. You know, it's probably faster for me just to build those last couple. But anyway, I'm not that fast either. I need to get my speed increase. There you guys go.
Why don't you just like put stones everywhere, stone paths?
Because it's expensive. It takes a lot of coal to make that stone, and it
Takes like stone.
yeah. So if you like double the amount of stone you have, you can only increase your area by the square root of 2, by 40%.
Oh.
Right. So every doubling is another 40%, and so I tried to build linear paths rather than area paths. I see some people, they just go wild, they just put it down everywhere. I'm not going to do that. Well, maybe I will, but
Like just
I
kind
do
of
have
put
a
'em
ton
where
of
you-
concrete, though.
Just kind of put them where you go
Mhm.
like a lot.
Yeah. So I'm going to put down my solar panels now. I kind of want to figure out how they're going to fit.
You know what should
Um,
actually? There should be like you can go to like a screen where it like shows you like tracking and everything, like where you've gone like the whole game, right?
Mhm.
And like
Oh, they have a replay feature. You just have to stay on the same version. So you can actually do replays. And I have seen people record replays, and they kind of explain what they're doing.
no,
So,
I mean like
look at those robots go. They're much faster now.
I mean like in game, like you actually just like it shows you like lines where you kept on going, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Oh, so you can tell like where you keep walking, and so you can
yeah,
like put it
so
down
can
where you
just,
walk
like,
the
put
most.
it down like right there.
That's not a bad idea at all. That's not a bad idea at all. Maybe like the grass wears out or something, so it shows like where you've been walking a lot.
Maybe, yeah. Or
So I
like-
have to pick up some more solar panels, but my solar panel supply is really low, and the reason why is I have too much or not enough steel. Again, steel's a problem. I drop off the blueprint for the accumulators down there with the accumulators. There's no reason for me to walk around town with that, but I do hold on to the blueprint for the solar panels, and I think at this point I get really disgusted and decide to go check out the source of the steel to see what's going on. And of course, I'm like, well, I can double the capacity here. I just need 8 more of those furnaces. And furnaces require steel, unfortunately. So it's I don't have enough steel, and I need more steel.
I was just patience.
Yeah, and I need stone brick. So let's go get the stone brick. It's over here. I don't know if at this time I have the concrete set up yet. I don't believe I do. No, I don't have it set up yet, but I do set it up eventually. There we go. Grab some stone, and I'm like, I should probably save some for next time. I had this idea that I wanted to build a train system that, there, I can build 8 of those now. I'm just going to build them all. Or I build 8, not 10. Anyway, but I do have this idea where you have to buy stuff from yourself, which means like when you go to take something from an area, you have to restore it so that it'll come back. So kind of like a shopping mod where if you wanted to grab steel, you have to give iron, plate, and coal, so that you're not cheating yourself. You know, just an idea. Here I have some extra blue inserters, so I put them down, and I believe I run out. I don't have enough.
How long is this video?
This is about 30 minutes, about 20 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, we're almost done.
17 more minutes. We're not.
Anyway, I put that last blue inserter, I put it closer because I think I wasn't sure that it was going to insert to the underground belt properly, and frankly I didn't want to spend the time to figure it out. So I think at that point I'd say screw it, I'm going to do it. The reason why is I need to put a power pole down. So I'm like, it doesn't matter if it works or not, I'm not moving the entire thing over left one. You know, so I'm just going to do it that way.
You know what?
If I need to, I can move the belts.
I was playing a Factorio game one time about myself, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like at the very, very beginning of the game, and I was stupid, right? It was like one of my first times.
Uh-huh.
I ran out of like all my iron, right?
Yeah.
And like I didn't have any picks left at all, or axes. So I'm like sitting there.
You were
just
completely out of iron?
completely.
Now you could start from scratch. It just takes a really, really long time to get the first iron pick. You know.
Yeah.
But you can do it. Yeah, you do have to watch your supplies. If you do run out of supplies, it could be very bad. So I doubled the capacity of steel, and it turns out it wasn't enough. But at this point, I thought, you know what, this will probably last me for a while. And I go to pick up some more, and sure enough, here we go, level 4 speed. I'm going to research that. Level 5 will take that much. maybe I'm debating at this point whether I should keep investing in the robot speeder to work on something else. I'm kind of researching at a fast pace at this point, so I decided to go for the suit, the power armor. And I'm going to put what I do have left over into the robot system, and I think at this point I'm going to abandon it. I just need more solar panels, and it's not building them nearly fast enough. So it's going to leave empty holes. But anyway, that's basically doubled the solar power, more or less. And they're done. I'm going to wait for them to get in the box there. We're done. Let's go, buds. So how far did you get with your factory with Jude?
Jude, we had oil research, we had fluid research. We just didn't do it. We didn't have that much steel. We had like 4 steel furnaces running. Yeah.
So at this point, I'm looking at the power supply, and I see that we're basically maxing out, which is a bad sign. Those flat tops, that's a bad sign. You want bumps on the top, right? If you have a flat top, that means your factories either weren't running perfectly, which it isn't, or it means that you don't have enough power to keep the factory running at a peak efficiency. So I think I was going down there to drop off the blueprint, but I forget to do that. I get distracted by something. So check on the laser supply. We do have lasers building. I already have 40 in my pocket, so I'm not really concerned about lasers. I have 18 more. I can build 4 more of those, pick up some blue circuits and maybe green circuits and make some more. All right. And I think I can get up to 100 or 50. And I'm like, 50, 50, 50? And it's like, because it goes too fast. I was like, oh, just one more. And I have one more. 50! I have exactly a stack of 50 construction robots. All right. So where am I going now?
I don't even want to do engines. But I really want the robots, though. Engines are just pain.
You know what I realized? Oh, here comes an attack, and I just happened to be there. I just happened to see them coming, and I wipe them out as they run through. Actually, I knew they were there because they destroyed my radar.
There is a really funny thing that happened when we were playing, me and Jude.
Yeah.
It's just like, so I don't have sound on, so I can't hear any of the warnings and stuff, but he can hear it, and I can hear it over the microphone that he has. So we were playing and we were talking a little bit, right? He's like, dude, someone's attacking us. I'm like, really? Where? It's like, oh, down there. And we're like talking for like 10 seconds and they're attacking everything. And we're like,
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we need to go there.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a whole call.
So I'm examining where the pollution is. There's a base over there that's getting polluted. You want to take out the bases that get polluted because the pollution makes them evolve more quickly. So you don't want to pollute the bases. It also makes them attack more often. It's just bad all around, you know. When you get it to the point, so Power Armor Mark II, I have that. It requires a ton of stuff to build. 5 of those efficiency and speed module level 3s. And the 40 blue circuits. The 40 blue circuits are not a problem if you can build that many level 3s. The level 3s require an immense amount of blue and red circuits. So, I don't know what I'm doing now. I think I'm thinking of setting up the circuit factory. I'm sorry, the module factory so that I can start working on the suit. Because I want to get to that suit. Once I get to that suit, then I can do all kinds of awesome things. But I realize that we have a big power problem. Big power problem. So you have the blue in the middle there. The blue from the solar panels and the orange is from the steam engines. The steam engines was bumpy, but the blue was flat. You want at least one of them to be bumpy. Okay? Hi, JJ. Yeah, we got to pick up those pins. They fell down.
What do you mean bumpy?
I mean, you don't want them to both plateau. If they're plateau, that means they're both maxed out. That means your factory does not have enough power. Okay.
Oh.
Why do I pick up so many iron circuits, iron plates? I don't know. What am I planning on doing? Oh, that's right. I'm going to double my steam engine power. And I think at this point, I decided that, screw the pollution. I just got to get power up because my power is a problem. I don't want it to become a big problem. Without power, you don't even have lasers. So let me kind of figure out how much time is left on this episode. Oh, we're only like halfway through. This is a 31-minute episode. Okay. JJ, please don't spank my bum. That hurts. He's been spanking my bum like all week long and it hurts.
Toughen it up, Dad.
Offshore pump, build a couple of those. This is a massive build. This is 40 steam 40 steam generators. 4 times 13 is a 72. Oh no, it's 52 of the boilers, and
Steam.
they require pipes. So I go down here, grab a bunch of pipes, and I'm going to cancel production to build more stuff with those pipes to make it go faster. Or do I? No, I just grab pipes. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Well, I think I'm thinking of building efficiency circuits. If I can build efficiency circuits, I might be able to get my power problems under control, but I think I'd rather quickly abandon that idea. Efficiency circuits take the 5 reds and 5 green circuits. Efficiency module will take 5 green and 5 red. And that's a pretty big use of resources. I'm not going to do that until the final stages of the game when I'm building the factory. It's going to be huge. And I start canceling things. I believe the purpose of the canceling is because I have so many pipes, I can more quickly build them rather than building the pipes along the way. Or do I cancel them? Anyway, I gotta set up power. I need power.
Power.
Power Rangers.
Rangers.
So at this point I'm like, well, I'll just lay it down to the side, the way you always do. But then I remember, oh crap. I have to, everything's like turned and everything, and it's like not gonna fit properly, and it's gonna be ugly, and I'm like pulling my hair out. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, oh no, maybe I can do this. But then that crinkle is gonna be propagated all the way up through to the top. This is gonna look ugly. And besides, how many do I need? I have like 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Yeah, sure, it'll fit. It'll make 10, but this is not pretty at all. And how do I lay down the power lines and stuff? And so I just say, forget it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to... Maybe I'll do it. Yeah, I'll just do it. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much, and then have some doubts. Maybe I can move this around so it doesn't have to curl around that way. I don't know. This is a mess. I chose the wrong spot for power, and I never really... I do this to myself. I work myself into a corner, and one problem compounds upon another, and then before you know it, your entire factory is just garbage. So I say, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to move my power supply to a place where it can actually fit.
Why didn't you just use your construction robots?
Because I was still thinking. That's one of the reasons why I play slow, is I'm thinking while I'm working. So if the construction robots do it too quickly, well, my thinking time is gone, and I feel like I have to do something else. And I'm looking for a good spot. I think at this point I said, you know what, I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to go destroy this base while I think about what to do. So I pull out some grenades. I have lots of grenades.
Grenados!
Yeah.
Grenados!
JJ, you want to do the grenade sound effects?
What sound effects?
Oh, yeah.
When I throw a grenade and it explodes, you have to go boom, okay? Or whatever. Archie, you do machine gun sound effects, okay? Here we go. We're going to start a battle.
Here we go. JJ's
You ready, JJ? You ready, Archie? All right, so it's just 3 bases, a lot of little biters. That's what a grenade sounds like?
You're not using your machine gun.
No, I'm not.
I tried to get that one in. That was hard.
Don't spank me when you make an explosion sound. That's not nice.
Yeah, that's the sound.
Yay! So we destroyed the little biter base. It was just a little one. Little itty bitty tiny one. And there's one over there. And I'm like, well, if we're in the neighborhood, we might as well say hi, right? Right? If you're in the neighborhood, you should say hi.
You should just shoot them to death.
You should just shoot. If you're in the neighborhood, you should just shoot them to death.
Yes. That's if you don't like
So there was a biter hanging out in the woods. You missed it, Archie. I had a shotgun shot. Boom, 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 boom. That's right. Boom, boom, boom. The shotgun is not doing very well. But the shotgun kills those bases in like 3 shots. And I'm like, I'm wasting my grenades. Grenades aren't very good for taking out bases, but shotgun? Holy cow.
Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole.
When we got the Pierce.
So I'm like, I could take these guys out. I'll just use my grenades and I'll use my shotgun. And I'm like, oh, they came too quickly. I didn't have my grenades out. And there was a spitter. This is the first time I've seen a spitter this game.
No,
and frankly, I hate... No, not this game. This game. That's his first spitter. I remember this. Because I'm like, spitters are already here? And I'm like, oh man, I'm already in the mid.
No, you've already had spitters down there.
No, I didn't notice them though. This is the first time I noticed. And so I'm like, I'm just going to use my shotgun and destroy everything. And maybe my armor will sustain the spitters. But the honest truth is, the heavy armor is not good for spitters. Maybe 1 or 2 spitters, but in this case, there's more than that. There's another guy hiding up in the woods there, I think. And he's going to attack me soon. There he comes. Yeah, got him. Right in the face.
How?
So I took out that bigger base, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And I think at this point, I made a decision. I'm going to create a new area for the power supply, and it's going to be perfect. It's going to be done the right way, the way I like to do it. Right? So I'm marching back victorious, and there's going to be a parade. There should be a little parade of little robots to greet me as I come back. I only have 40 engines. There's some steam engines down there too as well. Here I come, the conquering hero.
Dada, why did you do the no sound at first?
I don't know. I hope this is high quality for you guys. If the quality really sucks, I might upload the original without the sound. I don't know how to make videos like dub sound over it. So I'm just recording basically VLC, if you can't tell. No, I still haven't decided. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it go straight. And what am I doing? Oh, I'm measuring how long 10 would be. So this is where I'd get a perfect 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. And so this is where I'm going to start building the 40. And you need the power lines. And I got to connect them up somehow. There we go.
When it's ghosty, you can't place it down because you're too far away.
That one's wrong.
Isn't that right?
The ghost is when you press shift and you place it down, but it only happens after you get the
when
robots.
It's ghosty. When you don't press anything, you're too far away.
Yeah. And Archie's right. I probably could have used robots here, but I kind of like doing this. I don't know. There's something satisfying about laying out these steam generators. They're so big. They're just so big and I love walking between them. It's like I'm in a forest of machinery. It's so cool. My builds, they take up a lot of land. I don't build compact, and I sometimes wonder why I do that. And the answer, I think, is because I've just bitten myself too many times trying to build compact. So I try to be efficient with my land use, but I also try to make sure there's plenty of room to do whatever needs to be done. Which is why I always put these guys at maximum length for the steam engines. Always, 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 because sometimes there has to be huge things coming through. Now we have to lay down 13 of these guys. Start with 50. And I'm like, how do I measure 13? I'll just go up here and measure from there. There we go. That's 13. That's definitely 13. Now we can just measure off the guy to the side. Oh, that's one too many.
What the?
And I gotta measure 3. 1, 2, or 2. Is it 2? It's 2. 1, 2. Yeah. And then this guy goes over here. And there's trees in the way.
That is so
now, hopefully
cool
I counted
how the trees
everything
go
right.
down.
But you can't touch the desk, Daniel. Michaela. Okay.
Michaela with the good glasses.
So the belts go up like that. I'm gonna put little splitters there.
Yeah, you're right, Daddy.
Splitter.
How do you remember stuff?
And
So
then that
good.
one doesn't need a splitter because it's the last one. And now we need a ton of these guys. I don't remember the exact number. 50,
13.
52.
How do you
42.
know?
52.
How do you know?
Because 13 times 4.
Well, why is it 13 times 4?
These guys go in a certain way. Somebody might... I see a lot of people using the medium or large power poles. And I used to use them too, but then I calculated like how much resources they actually use, and I'm just like, it's a waste. Right? These guys are pretty decent. Yeah, he connected up. Now he's going. Yeah.
What are they for?
So, Dad.
The coal.
Now I need to
Getting
get,
the boils full. Boilers.
Water. Unfortunately, if the ground is at a slope like that, there's really no place to put that water pump. So I need 4 of them. I believe each one totally exhausts the supply of water. And there you go. Now we're working. Now we're making power.
Hey, Dad,
Now we can't have those two connect. That would be bad. Yeah, Archie?
So, I was playing a game called Ingress or something. It uses like the real world to play the game, right?
Yeah.
You have to like walk around and like get portals and stuff, and
Mhm.
capture bases, right?
There we go. Double my power supply.
And there's a couple of people that were around the area.
You can't touch a desk, okay? The microphone's on the
And they-
desk.
And
Here,
they said-
Archie,
Here.
let Kayla bring a chair here. She wants to see.
Here. And
Daddy.
they
Kayla,
said,
Kayla, bring
"Hey,
a chair
you
around
guys
to the
wanna
back.
meet up 8ish tonight over here?" I'm like, I can't drive, dude, and it's at 8 o'clock. I can't go.
Go pick it up, man. Pick up the
So-
garbage can. There you go. Where do they want to go?
They want to go to like St. Helens. It's like down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
It's like down the
Dada.
hill.
Mount St. Helens is down the hill.
No,
Dada.
not Mount St. Helens. Like St. Helens. It's
What
like,
is St.
It's
Helens?
like an area.
Oh.
You just, like, go
Dada.
down the hill and keep driving down the
Why
road. and
is-
it's there.
Dada.
It's like, hey, let's
Why
meet
is
up
the
here. I'm
yellow
like, I
one
can't
yellow
drive.
inserters?
So I have to warn you about South Tacoma, Archie.
Yeah.
It's not exactly safe for people like us.
What is?
I don't. I know people that have had their friends and brothers shot in that area. So
Well, I mean, like, I'm not going.
that was back in the 80s, of course, but still. All right, so that's what you want to see with the power production. You want to see jagged edges on top.
No, you want to see the power protection all gone.
Yeah, you want all the power all gone. I also noticed from that power production chart that my steam power is bottoming out at 0. Okay, thank you for watching. Let me pause it here. That was the entire episode. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.